Hi, it's Candace Grasso, and tonight I'm talking about the Grasso method for gorgeous glutes, or how to have buns like a supermodel, if you'd like. Why not, right? Well, listen, as time goes by, gravity's going to catch up with us. So one of the things that we want to do is to make sure that we're working our glutes to really keep them in great shape for many reasons. They're one of your largest, actually your largest muscles that you own, and they pack quite a punch when it comes to building the metabolism, because when you work the larger muscle groups, you really rev it. You burn a lot of calories, but aesthetically, it's nice to have that lifted as time goes by. So right now, one of the 3 exercises I'm going to show is a lunge. When you're doing a lunge, it's actually the front leg that's doing the work. The back leg, it's doing the work as well, but that front leg is taking a good portion of it. Now, we're working now on bringing the butt up, from the bottom up, and actually lifting it. The key to creating a very nice shaped backside, and mine's kind of flat, so I work on this, and also as I'm approaching 50 any week now, trying to bring it up from the bottom. So you want to lunge up. So that's the first exercise, and of course you would do it on both legs, correct? Again, you're working with any weight that you can hold comfortably for about 15 to 20 repetitions on each leg. You're going to do 2 or 3 sets of these. Now, the second exercise is a single leg deadlift. You start in the same type position, but you're going to really work on your balance here as well. The back leg is going to remain straight, and you're going to take your body and you're going to just tip it over. See, I'm one straight line from my ear to my shoulder, to my hip, to my heel. And I'm going to now bring my body up in that straight line. As soon as my toe touches the floor, keeping that line straight, I'm going to tip back over and do it again. Now, this move is called a single leg deadlift. Much gentler on the back than a double leg deadlift, and really focuses on the cheek of the leg I'm standing on. So you squeeze and you bring it up and you go just that slow. Those probably about 15 reps. You may be able to use the same weight that you used for the lunge. Play with it. And then do the other side. If you find that you're falling out at first, don't get frustrated. Just takes a while to grab the balance, but boy, are you going to feel it the next day and then. What we want to do is we want to peak the glutes. So you want to also work them so that you're not just bringing them up from the bottom, but you're also bringing them up from the sides, getting rid of the saddlebag area, but peaking them up here. One of the really neat ways to do that is really a reverse back extension, is what I would call it. So I'm going to bring my ball head now really underneath the major part of my core so that I can balance on my fingertips and on my toes. Now when you do this move, be careful, because you don't want to bring your legs up so high as to arch your lower back. If you feel this more in your lower back than your glutes, you're raising your legs too high, and don't swing. So go very slow to keep it in the glutes. So I'm balanced here. I'm going to squeeze my feet together, and right there. I can tell if I come any higher, it's going to go all into my lower back, or mostly. And here my glutes are squeezed, and they're really peeking up from the sides to make a nice peak at the top. Going to come down to my toes, almost brush the floor, depending on how tall you are. I'm a shrimp. And come back up and squeeze again, and lower down, and back up and squeeze. And again, here, about 20 repetitions. And then you start again. So it's a single leg lunge, really working the glutes from the bottom up. And then that single leg deadlift, really working the entire gluteus maximus, also raising it a bit, and then these reverse back extensions or leg lifts, but not so high as to really hurt the lumbar region of your back. It will strengthen it, and you may feel it there tomorrow, but mildly. If you feel it too much, you've gone too high. So that is the Grasso method for gorgeous glutes. I'll be here again, and I'll see you soon. Until next time.